How's it going, everybody? Thanks a lot for joining me for another beer review. Today, I'm celebrating Thanksgiving with the family, making some duck mole tacos, and having some tequila, Moscow Mule kind of cocktails. Figured I'd bring over this beer and give it a review today. Beer from Cascade Brewing out there in Portland, Oregon. This is their Manhattan Northwest. 2015 vintage, so has quite a few years of age on it. Big fan of Cascade's beers. I've had a few of them, 4 or 5 of them, and really dig them. Ain't had one in a while, but I saw this one for something like 23 bucks and figured that's definitely gonna have to pick up a bottle. So got this one online at everythingwineandmore.ca. They ship beer and spirits and stuff Alberta wide, and yeah, that's where I got this guy. Check him out. Let's get this one popped, poured, and see how it is. So this one is based off the Manhattan cocktail. It's a blend of sour quadruples and blonde ales, aged in bourbon barrels with sour pie cherries and apricot noyau, whatever that is. I think it's a puree. 10.3% alcohol by volume. Pretty cool. Pours a beautiful, like, copper kind of color. No head. There was a little bit faded, but yeah, quite carbonated. Looks good. Let's get an aroma. Lots of tart white wine kind of characters. Getting definitely a Belgian quad, that like dark fruity kind of character in there. Definitely getting a cherry pie kind of vibe as well. Not so much the apricot, but maybe it's there on the flavor. That said, doesn't really remind me of a Manhattan cocktail, but at least I think that's what they're going for in this one. But yeah, smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Ooh. Whew, that's tart. I always forget how intensely tart Cascade's beers are, but I dig that. It's very hard for me to say a beer is too sour. I love sour shit in general, you know, so. Big lingering tart lemon, straight up biting into lemons. I often eat slices of lemon with sugar. Just eat it like that. Kind of reminds me of that. Definitely getting the bourbon barrels. A little bit of it, but not too much. Just a little bit of that. A nice, yeah, like white wine, oaky kind of flavor throughout. Really cool. Yeah, not getting much of the apricot. There is a stone fruit kind of thing. I wouldn't necessarily say it's an apricot. It's more to the cherry, but I can pick out a little bit of it. Given it blind, I'd probably say peach or something like that. Yeah, pretty well balanced. Once you start drinking more of it, the tartness starts to fade a little bit. It's still super tart, as you would expect with a Cascade beer. But yeah, it's just has the sweetness from the quads, from the cherry pie or the pie cherries, whatever. Yeah, I dig that. There are lots of complexities. I am drinking it fairly cold, so I'm sure as it warms out, more complexities will, and more of the flavor nuances will come out of the beer. But at this temperature, good stuff. I go like mid 90s on this guy. I'd probably give this like a 95 straight up. A nice A+ rating. Yeah, good, really good. Yeah, definitely worth the money. Cascade Brewing. It's 23 Canadian, so I'm guessing about $18 American, something like that. And I think that's a great price for what goes into this beer. The aging, everything, especially 6 years old. And I forgot to mention, at nearly 10.5%, over 10%, you're not getting a whole lot of booze at all. It is slightly there. There's a slight tannic booziness on the sides of the tongue, but not really getting it. Warms up the body, really nice. Yeah, 95. You know what, even a 96. I think I'll go 96 because once this warms up a bit, it's going to get better and better. I really dig this. I really dig this. I might have to buy another bottle of this, or I think they have a few more of their beers on Everything Wine and More. Think I want to try their Figaro. I got a few more beers coming. I'll give those reviews, but yeah. Stay tuned for future Cascade reviews. Really dig their beers. And yeah, there we go. Don't know what else to say about it other than pick it up. It's about half the price of what they used to be. I used to pay like 40 bucks for Cascade's beers out here, and I'm pretty stoked that they don't cost quite that much anymore. Yeah, awesome. So there we go. Manhattan Northwest from Cascade Brewing. Really good beer. Yeah, the age really works in this. I think I've had this one before, pretty sure. But it was so long ago, I forget, you know. Really dig this. So yeah, there we go. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Let me know what y'all think of this beer or any other Cascade beers that you've had, that you enjoyed or didn't enjoy. Yeah, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next time, cheers.